Hello and welcome to midweek football here on Sunday League to Legend. On Football Manager 21, Leyland Albion are set to take on a local rival. It's Longridge Town at the Mike Riding Ground, managed by Lee Ashcroft. I'm a little bit intimidated because they have Tom Ince playing for them. Not the Tom Ince though. There has been the usual bids for our striker Connor Comer. He's still with us for now, but you never know when he's going to choose to accept one of these contracts that come in. We seem to get an offer for him every week. He turns them down. He keeps on playing. He's our club captain. We are hoping to keep hold of him. However, eventually somebody is going to take our striker away from us as we begin the game in earnest. We've got cracking already. Longridge Town playing in red against ourselves in our third kit, the all-black affair. In the games that you have been away, we've played 2 fixtures and we've won them both. We are currently top of the league here in the North West Counties Premier as Northwich take the lead against Paddy Ham. Micah Edwards with another goal. So as it stands, the New Mills are on top. I've never heard of New Mills, but there you go. I've heard of pretty much most of the teams in our league, but they are a new one on me. As we've got a corner, Ede to take our left winger, and it's in. Tommy Kent with his second goal of the season. A great header, getting up, leaping like a salmon, a spawning salmon. There he is at the near post. Not too sure about an offside there. I think our man may have got in front of the goalkeeper. As 1874 Northwich, they actually played each other in the last week. 1874 Northwich took the loss to Northwich Victoria. So the Phoenix Club not doing so well against the original side. As Dawson is on the attack. Russo through, ball in, and there's the goal. A second one for Leyland Albion. Longridge Town on the back foot. They've got it all to do with just 16 minutes on the clock. Great play by Dawson. Look at Russo. So much time and space he could have downed an espresso and a Tim Tam biscuit over there. Dawson involved. Great to see. So he's one of our strikers that we've signed. We seem to sign a new striker every week. Carl Jones has arrived from Golka. So he played really well against us last season, if you were here for that. He is now a member of our team. In the squad, and hopefully we'll get to see him at some point because he's already got 1 goal for us. Ball in. Now Corral, and it's down to a penalty. Connor Comer is going to take our leading scorer. He's actually got 57 league goals. Make that 58. There we go. His 6th of the season. He got 52 last year. Close one though. Goalkeeper goes the right way. Just gets there to the side netting, bottom corner, and we lead by 3 goals to 0 here at the Mike Riding Ground. Now the ball's given away to Dawson. Here's Ede. Look at the space. Oh, it's saved. Good goalkeeping there. Old Diego back in the side for this one. Doesn't always play these days as Connor Comer fires in a goal. That's his 7th. He's got a second in the space of 2 minutes. Another set piece. Oh, not a chance for the goalkeeper. You could have had 3 goalkeepers. Wouldn't have got anywhere near that one. Well played, our number 1 striker. And I tell you what, at this rate, he might be coming off early in the second half. Because we may as well wrap him in cotton wool. I always get nervous when it's a highlight that starts in our defence. But Ede is through. Great play by him. This time, ball sails wide of the mark. I was a little bit distracted by the lights on top of the stand. They are a little bit blinding. Widnes into the lead, as are Warrington. Now, they're going to be a team at the top, we feel. That's a good play by Albion. Big ball over the top. Dawson's got a score there, hasn't he? Offside, Tom Dawson. Northwich now 2nd goal for Micah Edwards. Tell you what, Connor Comer has got a bit of a challenge here if he wants to be top scorer in this division, because Edwards seems to be banging them in. Eddie again on the ball. Now it's through to Dawson. Good play by him. Comer with the strike, but it's cut out. Just as we attack, just look at the lights on top of the stand on the left. There's now Tyler Goodrham. Goodrham? I mean, that's a difficult name to pronounce for anybody, let alone somebody from Lancashire. Warrington ahead by 2. Corner from Stanley. Coulter recycles to corral the right back. Good strike. Look at that. I mean, who agreed the lights on top of this stand? The Mike Riding Ground, also known as Blackpool Illuminations. I didn't notice that Stanley had got a booking actually first minute. Something you want to avoid, really. As always, we do have issues in defence in that we concede every game. That hasn't changed. We're still copying goals. We have brought in a new goalkeeper, actually, a young lad, another Australian. I don't know quite where we're finding these, considering the amount of time it takes them to get over here. As 1874 Northwich take the initiative with 2 goals now. Longridge now on the attack. Big ball over the top. Stanley cuts it out. Good play by him. And look at this. Tom Dawson, 5th of the season. I mean, we're playing the best football that I've ever seen, and that includes in real life. Look at that ball through. He's onside. First time. How many non-league players take the hit on the first time? Right, we're now 5-0 up. And it may be time. Do we bring off Connor Comer? Deny him the chance of a hat-trick? We've got some advice from Jamie Curran, our assistant manager. I'm going to give it till the hour. Not going to take him off before then. But he is coming off. Yeah, Barnoldswick take the lead against Widnes. I do love the teams in this division. They're proper northwest teams, aren't they? Squires Gate. Throw in here. Albion on the attack again. We are all Albion. We are all winning. 5-0. Make that 6. It's Tom Dawson with his second. Right, it's time to make some changes. As Barnoldswick are now drawing. Widnes back in the game. Were they losing? Let's have a look who we've got here. So actually, the 2 strikers, pretty fit in terms of their match sharpness. I'm actually going to bring off Trent Coulter. I'm going to leave the strikers on for another bit. Heslop is a new signing here on the bench, so we're going to bring him on. We have been trying to sign some new central midfielders. It is a position that we really do need to strengthen. Unfortunately, we were about to sign a young lad, and he went on trial instead at AFC Blackpool. So a team that we'd left behind last year, apparently preferable to the Lancashire FA County Ground temporarily. Bit of a surprise. He was offered a contract with us, an actual real life, well, hang on, a Football Manager 21 non-contract, but he went on trial instead. So I don't think we're going to follow that up, to be honest. As Longridge get a goal back, of course they do. Ryan Charnley with his second of the season. Again, it's one of these instances where somebody needs to put a foot through it. Look at that. Where's Contercost going? He just walked away from the ball. Right, time to freshen up, I think. We're going to bring off at least one of our strikers. In fact, they're both coming off. Let's protect these boys now. I doubt, he says, that Longridge are going to come back into this game. Now let's bring on Carl Jones as well. So Carl Jones from Golka. Finlayson was from AFC Blackpool. So it does seem like the team from the Mechanics up here in the northwest, just outside Blackpool, I'd say, on the way into Lytham, I think. They're on the other side of Blackpool Airport, the Lytham side. I'm going with that one. There are actually 3 clubs, if you've never been. They're Blackpool Wren Rovers, AFC Blackpool and Squires Gate, just right next to each other, within the space of 200 yards, 500 yards, that sort of right next to each other. As Connor Finlayson goes through and he fires home his second of the season. It's 7-1 and it is an absolute thrashing. Took a few bites at the cherry here, considering that Porter should have made that clearance, and then he just gets it stuck under his feet a little bit as the goalkeeper goes down early. Not a hope. Connor Finlayson, really impressive last season for AFC Blackpool, doing the business for the Albion. So we're a bit worried here apparently about Ryan Charnley. Of course, goal scorer for Longridge Town. If only he'd suggested that sort of thing beforehand. But again, we're doing really well against a strong Longridge side. I think they'll actually do well should the season continue in real life. Fairly sure it's been paused. I think they're a really good outfit. I think they're very professional. I think they do a cracking job. They're a really nice stadium as well for a sort of non-league, obviously level 9 outfit. As we get reminded to again press Charnley, which we just did. Now Finlayson picks up the ball, right wing. He's left Tommins in the dust, but Charnley's back there. Really good, following up by him. But it's Heslop with the ball through. Is he going to find anybody? He's going to find Russo. Oh, and Finlayson's shot is blocked. Probably by our own man, in truth. Doing Longridge's job for them. It's a corner kick to Leyland Albion. Can a defender get his head on this one again? Stanley in, now near post area, well defended by the hosts. As Lindley tripped by Heslop. Taking one for the team, well played. Not got a problem with that whatsoever. As you can see the live table there, Albion top on 12 points, along with New Mills. Bootle just back, 10 points to their name, and then we've got 3, Warrington, Northwich and Squires Gate, all on 9, as the ball is pinballing around our area. Offside by Tommins. There you have it, Conticos with the goal kick. Oh, it's a poor one though, isn't it? Cut out immediately. But we have the ball back. Russo, the right winger. Connor Russo, actually, as Charnley should have gone in the book there, ref. Have a word, yeah. Stanley with the ball over the top, and Finlayson with the effort over. 7-1. This level 9 stuff's pretty easy, isn't it? It certainly looks like it. Goals for Connor Comer, Finlayson, Dawson, all the big players. Our strikers seem to get on the score sheet every single game. And there you have it. Another win, and a big win for Leyland Albion. 7-1 over Longridge Town. Every single player having a really good game. The only ones that let us down were old Diego, back in the side. Probably not going to be in there for next week. With the likes of Simon Heslop on the bench, and indeed James Wood, deserving of an opportunity again this season. And Mike Corral at right back didn't have the best of games. But other than that, there you have it. Comer sends Leyland Albion top. So I'm going to go away now over the upcoming few days, over the weekend, play some more Football Manager, and then see where we are for next week. So thank you for joining me. We'll be back on Monday. So later on in the week, we've got the Mariners Massive. So my save from over in Australia with the Central Coast Mariners. We are currently doing really well over there as well. Thankfully, started well, but you never know when it's all going to come crashing down. So do join us for that. The format is Monday and Wednesday. We are with Leyland Albion, my old Sunday League team, as we take them up the leagues. We've then got the Central Coast Mariners on Thursday, and the A-League rundown when we look at all the other events happening in the Mariners Massive Save on a Sunday. So it's 4 a week at the minute through lockdown. That should get us nicely to what is going to be the February half term before any decisions are made as to whether lockdown is eased and we all have our fingers crossed. Stay safe, everybody. Look after yourselves, look after your family, and I'll see you again next week.